Are you serious? Here we go again, guys. Another earthquake. This one's huge. Powerful mega quake. Here we go. Are you serious? This one's a 6.9. It was a 7.0. They quickly reduced it, though. I seen it. 6.9. It just hit minutes ago, literally minutes ago, about 20 minutes ago. Powerful quake in Indonesia, just off the coast of Indonesia, just off the coast of Sumatra, Indonesia. And there is a tsunami watch in effect. Now, let me put a quick shout out right now, if I can, for www.healthwithpaul.com. That's www.healthwithpaul.com. Did you guys know that the aging process starts as early as the age of 25? And after that, you start to lose 1% of your collagen supply every year. Try this at home. Test to see if you have enough collagen. Okay? Just simply pinch your skin and see how long it takes it to come back down. If it immediately does, you're in pretty good shape. But man, if it's a little bit slow, you might need some collagen. And don't feel bad. I do. If it doesn't bounce or fold back immediately, you might need some collagen. And let me just tell you something. 3 things happened when I started taking collagen. And for a lot of people, this is what really takes place. Their hair just seems to be growing stronger and shinier. Their nails get stronger, and they get that youthful glow back on their skin again. Now, multi-collagen helps rejuvenate your body from the inside out with 5 supercharged types of collagen your body needs for optimal health. Give it a try, folks. Go to www.healthwithpaul.com. That's www.healthwithpaul.com and get your 60 days complete refunded free trial, risk-free, I should say. If it doesn't work for you, you can always. So here's what you do. Go right now. Go to www.healthwithpaul.com. That's www.healthwithpaul.com. Thousands of people are doing it, and they are glad they did. Wow. All right. Well, we got to talk about this earthquake. It's very powerful. Last night's show with Mike Around the World was amazing. We're getting feedback everywhere. 30-some thousand have already watched it, and it's early this morning. And we're getting 20 people were saved. 20 people, that's the report came back to me. 20 salvations last night, 5 rededications, and we expect more people to give their life to the Lord in the next 48 hours or so. And we expect 60 to 70,000 people to watch the video in the next week. It's important that people understand the time we're living in. And also, it's important to consider getting your deep state Planet X and incoming asteroid webinar tickets. They're available right now. Okay? They're available right now. Well, this deep impact earthquake is disturbing. There's no question about that. It is very disturbing. And what we're finding out is that, people need to realize that we are living in the last days. And so, remember last night the show was called Danger Zone? Yes, and I asked Mike to give me the 5 most danger zone areas in the world. And he gave me, his answer was quite interesting actually. But Micronesia was one. Iceland was one. It was Micronesia, Argentina, the English Channel because of all of the fiber optics and internet cables and everything that's running between there. Iceland because of those huge volcanoes, that black volcano it's known as, and also near Atlanta. What? So and of course he keeps talking about New York. The state of New York, that super duper volcano underneath there. Of course, the entire oceans are filled with cracks and volcanoes and places, but there's a lot of dangerous areas in the world right now. But very interesting. If you haven't watched the broadcast last night, you definitely want to do it because it is extremely interesting and it really blew my mind on some stuff. this earthquake is very disturbing. It just happened. I went over to and it's right at the top of the U.S. Geological Survey map right now. I went over there to see how the earthquakes were doing. As I went to the U.S. Geological page, I sat and was looking at it for about 15 seconds when, boom, it just popped up on the screen that a 7.0. They then quickly downsized it to 6.9 within about 30 seconds. 6.9 is holding Indonesia, mega quake, very shallow, and there is a tsunami watch. Now I was looking to see, because an earthquake had happened very close to there earlier, about 3 hours ago, just off the coast of Indonesia, a 4.4, very close to where this one hit. If you look at the last 24 hours, there's been a 2.5 earthquake still in Texas, in Valentine, Texas, 4.9 Indonesia, another part of Indonesia, 2.5 in Loma, Colorado, 3.0 in the big volcano there in Hawaii, 4.6 in Japan, 4.6 in Guatemala, 3.8 Puerto Rico, 4.1 in Chile, 3.0 in the U.S. Virgin Islands, 2.6 and 3.7 both in Alaska, 4.2 Indonesia, but in the northern area of Indonesia, 2.6 Hawaii, 4.1 Alaska, and then boom, that 4.9 earthquake at Point McKenzie in Alaska, which has got everybody concerned about. The U.S. Geological Survey put it in red alert. 3.5 Hawaii, 2.6 Oklahoma, 3.1 Alaska, 4.4 Kyrgyzstan, 4.6 the Kermadec Islands, 2.9 Western Texas. There was also, and that's all because of that 5.3 earthquake that hit Mentone, Texas yesterday. Matter of fact, 2.7 in Mentone, Texas. Then a 4.5, the Solomon Islands. We had a 4.4, again, Indonesia. We had a 2.9 in White City, New Mexico. We had a 5.3 in the Kermadec Islands off the coast of New Zealand. We had a 2.7 in Puerto Rico, a 3.5 in Alaska, a 5.0 in Russia. We had a 2.7 in Alaska, 2.6 West Texas, and a 4.3 the Banna Sea, 5.0 New Caledonia, which is out there north of New Zealand, 4.3 China, 2.5 Alaska, 4.7 China, which is two different sections of China, 1,000 miles apart, 2.6 Hawaii, and yes, this mega quake, 6.9, very shallow, Indonesia. There is a tsunami watch. We are watching this very close. There's major concerns of a tsunami, very shallow, very powerful. This is certainly a concern. I see geese flying high above the water, a child fishing with his father in the rain. I can smell blackberry brandy and chocolate-covered candy. I see a soldier crying on a train, falling asleep, reading Hemingway. And the light under the Tiffany lamp glows all night long as I dream with weary wonder, leaving Earth before the dawn. I walked the lonely streets of Paris. I was lost and so afraid, falling asleep, reading deepness of his weakness. I can taste the brandy sweetness at a roadside Idaho cafe. I can hear old Teddy laughing, Fitzgerald's toes a-tapping to the roaring sounds of yesterday. Falling asleep, reading Hemingway. And the light under the Tiffany lamp glows all night long as I dream with weary wonder, leaving Earth before the dawn. I walked the lonely streets of Paris. I was lost and so afraid, falling asleep, reading Hemingway. And the light under the Tiffany lamp glows all night long as I dream with weary wonder, leaving Earth for the dawn. I walked the lonely streets of Paris. I was lost and so afraid, falling asleep, reading Hemingway. And a shotgun blast echoed across the page, falling asleep, reading Hemingway. So we're praying for all the people that are in Indonesia right now. We're really praying that we don't know what's going to happen. This was a mega quake, 6.9, just off the coast of Indonesia, and very shallow, extremely shallow. And wow, it could certainly create a tsunami. There is a tsunami watch in effect. So prayers going out. We will do our very best to keep you informed. Of course, Mike Around the World last night was a great show. We had 20 people that were born again, that were saved last night, 20 people salvations and 5 rededications. And we just believe that God is going to continue to add to the church daily such as should be saved, is what it says in the scripture. And whosoever calls on the name of the Lord shall be saved. God bless all of you.